So if you want to talk about kilowatt hours, this is how our energy at our houses is billed. And so this is a typical bill, electricity bill, and it shows you how many kilowatt hours you used right here. It looks like this one says 600. Over here, they tell you the time frame that this was done, and usually they tell you the number of days, and then you're charged a certain amount per kilowatt hour, which they show you right here, and then they give you your total charge right here. And you can calculate this, but it basically a kilowatt hour is 1,000 watts, right? Kilo means 1,000, delivered continuously for 3,600 seconds, which is 1 hour. And most people have something like this on the outside of their houses, and the utility guy used to come by the houses and look at this, but now I think they do it digitally. At least my utility company does. So we can start doing kilowatt hour problems. So we know that our electric space heater draws 15 amps from a 120 volt source, and then they say it's operated on average for 5 hours a day, and they want to know the power. Okay, so what do we know? We know that our current, remember current is weird. The symbol for current is an I, and the units are amps. Volts are nice because voltage is a V, and the units for voltage is also a V. And then we have a time of 5 hours per day. And we want to know the power. And we can put that in watts, or we can put it in kilowatts. We'll do both. So our power formula says that the current times the voltage equals the power. So I'm going to take my current of 15 amps, and I'm going to multiply that by my voltage of 120 volts, and I'm going to get 1,800 watts. Now if I want to find out how many kilowatts that is, I can just convert it. Right, there are 1,000 watts in 1 kilowatt. So then that would be 1.8 kilowatts. Okay, we didn't do anything with the time, but I feel like we'll probably need it later. Now, we have the same problem. We have our 15 amps, 120 volts, 5 hours a day, and then they want to know how much energy we're going to use in 30 days. So let's write down what we know again. We know 15 amps. We know 120 volts. We know 5 hours a day. And we also know another time, which is 30 days. And we want to know the energy, or kilowatt hours. Okay, so to do this, we need to take our power in kilowatts, and we need to multiply it by the number of hours a day. We're going to use this. And then we need to multiply that by the number of days. And this will tell us how much we're using in 30 days. So our power was 1.8 kilowatts. Okay. Now it says that we're using it 5 hours a day. For 30 days. So if I multiply 1.8 times 5 times 30, I'll get 270 kilowatt hours. And that's how much energy we're using for just this space heater in a month. So then they give you the same information, a current of 15 amps, 120 volts, 5 hours a day, and then they tell you that they charge you 12 cents per kilowatt, and you want to know how much does it cost to operate the heater for 30 days. So we have our energy in kilowatt hours from the previous problem. And now they tell you the cost is 12 cents per kilowatt. So in order to figure out how much this is going to cost, we need to take our number of kilowatt hours, and we need to multiply it by the cost per kilowatt hour. So my energy is 270 kilowatt hours. And my cost is 12 cents a kilowatt hour. So this is going to cost me $32.40 to run the space heater 5 hours a day for a month. And that's how you do kilowatt hour problems.